Welcome to the journey to discover Mauritius, the sparkling diamond of the Indian Ocean. Close your eyes and imagine, you are standing on a powdery white sand beach, the turquoise waves gently lapping at your feet, carrying the whispers of Arabian sailors from 1,000 years ago. In the distance, ancient volcanoes rise amidst lush tropical forests, and somewhere, the scent of frangipani flowers blends with the echoes of Creole singing. Mauritius is not just an island, it is paradise. As the great writer Mark Twain once wrote, Mauritius comes first, then comes paradise. Paradise is just a copy of Mauritius. A small island nation, just over 2,000 square kilometers, although small, contains a whole universe. Endless blue sea, magical seven-colored soil, colorful culture, and people with hearts as warm as the tropical sunshine. Do you hear the call of Mauritius? It is an invitation to embark on a journey that awakens all the senses. Today, we'll explore every corner of this paradise, from the sparkling beaches and storytelling mountains to the vibrant Sega dance and aromatic curry. Are you ready? Take a deep breath, hold my hand, and dive into Mauritius, where dreams come true. If you love exploring new lands, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment sharing your feelings. And now let's explore this country together. Let's start with the nature of Mauritius, a masterpiece carved by nature from volcanic eruptions millions of years ago. Suspended in the Indian Ocean, 900 kilometers east of Madagascar, Mauritius is a gem surrounded by more than 145 kilometers of white sand beaches and coral reefs that sparkle like pearls. Have you ever seen seawater so clear that you can see every pebble at the bottom? At Flick and Flack Beach, the blue sea is like a mirror reflecting the sky, where you can swim with adorable dolphins. Imagine yourself surfing on the waves, the cool water embracing your body, and listening to the dolphins calling each other under the bright yellow sunlight. Do you want to jump into the sea, feeling free like a dolphin? At True Aux Beaches, the coral reef is like an underwater garden, where clownfish peek out from behind the coral and bright red starfish lie quietly on the sand. Do you dare to dive down and explore that mysterious world? But Mauritius is not just about the sea. Come to the land of seven colors in Chameral Village, a wonder that makes the whole world admire. The red, green, purple, yellow, brown, blue, and orange sand dunes lie side by side, like a natural color palette. The miracle is that, despite heavy rain or storms, these colors never blend, keeping their beauty for thousands of years thanks to the special volcanic soil. Imagine standing in the middle of this land, the sunset dyeing the sand dunes golden, and you feel the breath of the earth. Do you want to touch the sand, feel that magic? Nearby, Chameral Waterfall falls from a height of 100 meters, like a white silk strip in the green forest, creating a picturesque scene. Can you hear the sound of flowing water, like a song of nature? And don't miss Black River Gorges National Park, Mauritius' largest rainforest, where you can trek through lush green canopies, listen to rare birds, and see small waterfalls. This is home to the pink pigeon, a near-extinct bird, and flying foxes, an icon of Mauritius' ecosystem. Want to hike the trails, feel the leaves brush your shoulders, and smell the forest floor after a rain? If you're feeling adventurous, climb Piton de la Rivière Noire, Mauritius' highest mountain at 828 meters. From the summit, you'll see the entire island in miniature, endless blue sea, dense forests, and rolling hills. And if you're lucky, you might even catch a glimpse of the underwater waterfall in the southwest of the island, a magical illusion where the ocean currents and sand create the illusion of a waterfall cascading into the ocean. Can you feel the heartbeat of heaven beating, calling you to explore? Mauritius also has smaller islands like Aux Surfs, a beach paradise with white sand beaches and turquoise lagoons. You can kayak through the small canals, watch seagulls hover overhead, or play golf on the world-famous golf course. At Le Morne, Brabant, a UNESCO heritage site, the majestic mountain stands tall by the beach, telling the story of the slaves who once sought freedom on the mountaintop. Would you like to stand at the foot of Le Morne and listen to the wind tell stories of the past? Mauritius is a place where nature is not only beautiful, but also soulful, waiting for you to explore. If you love exploring new lands, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment sharing your feelings. And now let's explore this country together. Mauritius is more than just nature, it's a living history where civilizations have crossed paths for thousands of years. Did you know that the island was discovered by Arab sailors around 975, who named it Dina Arobi? They left behind maps drawn on their skin, recording the image of a green island in the middle of a vast ocean. In the 16th century, the Portuguese visited, bringing with them stories of new lands. But it was the Dutch, in 1598, who named the island Mauritius in honor of Governor Mauritius van Nassau. They brought sugar cane, transformed the forests into lush plantations, and inadvertently caused the dodo bird, Mauritius' innocent symbol, to gradually disappear. The French arrived in 1715, establishing a port and elegant colonial houses. They named the island Isle de France, and Port Louis became a bustling commercial center. But during the British period, 1810 to 1968, Mauritius saw a great change. Slavery was abolished in 1835, and thousands of workers from India and China arrived, bringing with them their culture, religion, and cuisine. Imagine yourself standing at Aprovasi Ghat, a UNESCO heritage site in Port Louis, where the first migrant workers set foot. The old stones here still seem to echo with the footsteps and dreams of a new life. Would you like to touch those walls, feel the history come alive? In 1968, Mauritius gained independence, becoming a democratic republic with a multi-party system where the president and prime minister jointly lead the country. Fort Adelaide in Port Louis, built in 1838, is where you can stand on Petite Montagne, overlooking the bustling port and cobblestone streets that tell the story of a resilient Mauritius. The dodo, though extinct, lives on in Mauritian culture as a reminder of the preciousness of nature. Would you like to step into the Natural History Museum in Port Louis, see a model of the dodo, and hear stories of the past? Mauritius history is an open book, each page a piece of diversity and resilience, waiting for you to explore. Let me take you to Mauritius culture, a vibrant symphony of peoples, languages, and traditions. Mauritius is home to over 70% of the population of Indian descent, mixed with Creole, Chinese, and European communities, creating a unique mosaic. Have you ever heard of Sega? It is the soul of Mauritius. With its pounding Revan drums, sensual undulating dances, and lyrics about life, love, and freedom, Sega is how Mauritians share their joy. Imagine yourself on Grand Bay Beach, moonlight shining, barefoot on the warm sand, dancing to Sega with the locals. Would you like to try swaying to the beat of the drums, feeling the pulse of the island? The languages of Mauritius are a symphony. Official English, charming French, and Mauritian Creole, a soft, wave-like language that blends French, African, and Indian languages, are spoken. Imagine sitting in a cafe in Port Louis, listening to locals chatting in Creole, with greetings of Zordi Zordi. Good day. Want to learn a few Creole words to get a sense of the Mauritian intimacy? The ethnic diversity is reflected in the vibrant Hindu temples of Triolette, the historic Catholic churches of Rose Hill, and the Chinese Buddhist temples of Port Louis. Each community offers a slice of culture, from Indian embroidery to traditional Creole dances. Mauritians are renowned for their hospitality. You will be greeted with a big smile, a fresh coconut, and stories about family, the sea, and festivals. Mauritian culture is more than just traditions, it is the way people make every day a celebration of life. Can you feel the beating heart of Mauritius, inviting you to be part of this big family? If you love exploring new lands, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment sharing your feelings. And now let's explore this country together. Now, let's head to Port Louis, the vibrant heart of Mauritius. Are you ready to immerse yourself in the city's cultural kaleidoscope? Imagine yourself strolling through the central market, where stalls are filled with spices, silks, and handicrafts. The spicy aroma of curries, the cries of vendors, and the vibrant colors of saris will take you to another world. Would you like to pick up a ripe mango, smell its sweetness, and try an alauda, a pink milk drink with basil seeds, to cool you down on a sunny day? Fort Adelaide, perched on Petite Montagne, is the place to see all of Port Louis, from the bustling harbor to the Champ de Mars racecourse, one of the oldest in the world. Imagine standing among the crowds on race day, listening to the pounding of horses and the cheers of spectators. Want to experience that thrill? The Cotton Waterfront is a shopping paradise, with duty-free shops selling jewelry, perfumes, and exquisite ship models. Here, you can visit the Blue Penny Museum, see the world's rarest stamp, and hear the story of colonial Mauritius. At night, Port Louis comes alive. Cotton's waterfront eateries serve grilled Creole lobster with fresh lemonade, while Sega music plays from the bars. Want to sit by the water, sip a pineapple cocktail, and watch the lights sparkle on the water? Port Louis is more than just a city. It is the heartbeat of Mauritius, where past and present blend, inviting you to get in the flow. Mauritius is not just to see, it is to live, to feel. Imagine yourself in Flick and Flack, jumping into the sea and swimming with the cute dolphins, feeling the cool water and the echoing laughter. Would you like to pet a dolphin, listen to their happy cries? Or try the underwater scooter at True AUX Beaches, driving a small car 3 meters deep, watching the colorful coral reefs and schools of colorful fish. It feels like you are flying in another world. Do you dare to try it? If you're feeling adventurous, take a catamaran cruise to Al Aux Surfs, a small island with white sand beaches and turquoise lagoons. Jump into the lagoon, sunbathe on the deck, or enjoy a seafood barbecue right on the beach. At Casilla Park, you can walk with lions, spot over 140 species of birds, or zip line through the rainforest, feeling the wind in your hair and your heart pounding. Screaming with excitement? If you're into history, visit Maison Eureka, a 19th century colonial house where you can step into the quaint living room, smell the old wood, and hear stories about the island's first French settlers. Love nature? Sir Siwa Sagaramgulam Botanical Garden is where giant baobabs and Victoria water lilies tell the story of Mauritius. Imagine standing in front of a water lily as big as a table, feeling the magic of nature. Would you like to learn how to cook Mauritian curry in a culinary class, mixing spices, chopping vegetables, and tasting your own food? Mauritius is where you live every moment, from your toes touching the waves to your heart beating to the beat of Sega. If you love exploring new lands, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment sharing your feelings. And now let's explore this country together. Mauritius is a land of festivals, where joy and color are in abundance. Imagine yourself at the Holy Festival, throwing colorful powders in the air, laughing with strangers, and feeling the freedom in every drop of color that falls on your hair. The reds, yellows, and greens paint a vivid picture, and laughter echoes everywhere. Do you want to immerse yourself in Holi, forgetting all your worries? Or join the Maha Shivratri, when thousands of pilgrims come to the Gambataleo Lake, carrying flower-decorated kunwars, to pray at the Shiva temple. Imagine yourself standing by the lake, listening to the ringing of bells, smelling the scent of incense, and feeling the sacredness that surrounds you. Do you want to step into that scene? Diwali, the Festival of Lights, turns Mauritius into a sparkling sky of thousands of oil lamps. People share sweets and exchange wishes, as a prayer for peace and prosperity. In Grand Bay, the summer beach festivals are a feast of music, grilled seafood, and fireworks. You can stand on the sand, listen to the sound of the waves blending with live music, and watch the fireworks explode in the sky. Want to dance under the fireworks, feeling the pulse of Mauritius? Kavadi, a festival of the Tamil community, is where people carry wooden frames decorated with flowers and walk barefoot through hot coals to show their respect. Every festival in Mauritius is a heartbeat, an invitation to be a part of this vibrant culture. Let me take you to Mauritius street food, where every dish is a story, a kiss of flavor. On the corner of Port Louis, you will see dal puri stalls, with thin flatbread stuffed with golden lentils and spicy curry, wrapped in paper and eaten on the street. The smell of curry, roasted beans, and a slight spiciness will make you want to take a bite. Can you smell that aroma? At Flack Market, try gatto piment, deep-fried, lightly spicy lentil balls, a favorite snack of the locals. Just one and you will understand why Mauritians can't live without them. If you love seafood, head to Grand Bay and try the crispy soft shell crabs, served with a rich, spicy, sweet tomato regale sauce. Imagine sitting by the beach, listening to the waves, and biting into the crispy shell, feeling the soft crab meat melt in your mouth. At Rose Hill, bowl renverse is a unique upside-down dish, a golden fried egg, a rich stir-fried chicken with vegetables, and fragrant white rice, turned upside down like a surprise gift. Want to open the bowl of rice and discover the flavors inside? And don't forget du pain fryer, crispy fried dough balls served with Creole sauce, a street food you'll find in every market corner. Wash it all down with a cool glass of Alauda, with milk, basil seeds, and a hint of sweet vanilla, like a gentle hug from Mauritius. Want to stand in the middle of the market, listen to the vendors' cries, and taste dishes that will make you forget your way home? Mauritian street food is more than just food, it's fun, it's how people share their love for life. If you love exploring new lands, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment sharing your feelings, and now let's explore this country together. Mauritius is not just a place to explore, it's a place to protect, to love. Imagine taking a conservation tour to Aux-Aigrettes, a small island where scientists are reviving native ecosystems. You can plant a native tree, learn about the dodo, and do your part to protect Mauritius's nature. Think about planting a tree in the ground, knowing it will grow and shelter future birds. Want to be a part of that story? In the Black River Gorges, local guides will lead you through trails, telling you about the efforts to protect the pink pigeon and the rainforest. You can hear the rustling leaves, smell the forest floor, and feel the life that abounds. Organic farms in the Ferny Valley invite you to join workshops on making mango jam, pressing coconut oil, or growing organic vegetables. Imagine standing in a mango orchard, smelling the sweet ripe fruit, and listening to farmers talk about how they care for the land like their ancestors. Would you like to make your own jam and take it home as a souvenir? In fishing villages like Maybourg, you can stay in traditional wooden houses, eat fresh seafood caught by fishermen, and learn how to weave fishing nets by hand. Imagine sitting next to a fisherman, listening to him talk about his trips out to sea, while the waves gently lap at the shore. These experiences are not only fun, but also help preserve Mauritian culture and nature. Would you like to be part of this meaningful journey, where every step you take contributes to keeping paradise green? Dear friends, Mauritius is more than just a destination. It is a dream, a story of nature, culture, and people. From the sparkling beaches of Flick and Flack, the seven-colored land of Shemerl, to the Sega dance and the taste of dal puri, Mauritius is a place where you will not only see, but live, feel, and love. You will hear the whisper of the waves, watch the sunset in Port Louis, savor Creole curry under the moonlight, and join in the vibrant festivals. You will touch the white sand, smell the frangipani, and hear the echoing Revan drums. Mauritius is where you will find paradise, not in books, but in your heart. If you can't make it now, start with a homemade dal puri, listen to a Sega song, or read about the dodo. Each small step is a piece of your Mauritius story. Mauritius is more than just an island, it's a dream waiting to be written. Do you dare to embark on this journey, to let the diamond of the Indian Ocean touch your heart? Stand up, take a deep breath, and join us in discovering Mauritius today. If you love exploring new lands, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment sharing your feelings, and now let's explore this country together.